Hey, dreamers, it is me. No, so yeah, it's a new episode, of course, of Final Fantasy 16, and in the past episodes, a lot of stuff happened. But I'm not going to do like a long recap, but I just want to still talk a little bit about it. I don't want to really talk about much about it, but I just want to say that the more the story is progressing, it's like, I don't know, like I'm really in love with this game right now. It's so good. Okay, so we have to talk with Gav, because like he probably has some information about Torgal. So let's see if that is actually the case, and let's see if I was right with what I think what happened with Torgal. Probably not. Probably it's something else, but we're going to find out, I think, now with this episode.
The have been up to their old tricks again.
At least we did all the hunts so far, so I don't have to worry about it for now. So I think it's only main story content that we can focus on. And we also did all the side quests in the early other video. Okay, let's talk to Gav.
Clive, where have you been? I've been wanting to ask you something about Torgal. Where did you get him, like, in the first place?
My father brought him back from one of his expeditions into the Northern Territories. They were crossing a snowfield when they heard his cries, and, seeing no sign of his pack, they took him in.
What do you reckon, Tomes?
It certainly adds weight to the theory. Clive, I believe that Torgal may be no mere hound, but a rare frostwolf, an animal native to the far northern reaches of Valisthea. In one of our oldest bestiaries, I found reference to a frostwolf who served as guardian to an ancient queen of the north. Such was his mastery over ether, he could cast magics on command. His name was Fenrir.
I knew it.
Fenrir the Frostwolf.
Yep. I called it.
Now, the annals do not state it explicitly, but I have reason to believe this queen was a dominant of Shiva, a girl from the Northern Territories and her faithful hound. One awakens as the dominant of Shiva, and the other?
You're saying that Jill granted Torgal his powers?
What?
Just like Fenrir. People called him my hound, but Torgal and Jill were inseparable. He grew up as a faithful companion to the dominant of Shiva, and years later, his powers awakened, just when his master needed him the most.
You're right. If it weren't for Torgal blasting those bastards to Kingdom Come, Jill would have been for it.
Quite. Though Torgal's power is his own, his latent birthright as a frostwolf, it had only to be unlocked.
Oh, get you, Torgal.
You're an even finer hound than we thought.
The best.
And regarding your original concern, you need not fear for Torgal's health. Why, the beast has the appetite of a behemoth. Just this very morn, I found him with his nose buried in my nuts.
There you are! I've been looking everywhere for you. Bernard's here. I need you to introduce us so we can get to work.
I shall be a moment.
I called it. I knew it was Fenrir. What's happening? Woodwalking. Oh. Sometime later. They did that fast.
Isn't it brilliant?
It is.
Well, I couldn't have done it without you. You and everyone else. But I promise I'll pay you back. I'm gonna work my fingers to the bone for you lot. Starting right now. Just you wait. I'll make wonders like this world's never seen.
Then I look forward to seeing them.
What's he up to? Oh, I'm curious. What are you planning to make for us? That's
Now that
what I
that's
want to know.
settled, I wonder if Vivian's made any progress tracking down Kupka.
Yeah, let's talk to Vivian then. But I'm curious.
Thanks for letting me do this, Clive. I'll pay you back, I promise.
You better. So we have a new area. That's cool, man. I like how they like slowly adding more new stuff.
We have everything we need to begin work in earnest. And work in earnest we shall!
Someone is excited.
Thanks for before, son. That was a good deed you did me. Only right I do you one in return.
Oh,
Though I did wonder if I'd bit off more than I could chew when Mid showed me her plans for the place. If she hadn't been there to tell me what to do, I wouldn't have known where to start.
you're welcome. And thanks, Smith, as well. I wonder what she is planning for us to make. I'm curious now.
I think I'll wait till Mid's away to take a tour of
Make me, I was going the wrong way with that section. I don't know. Okay, let's talk to Vivian. Let's see if she knows anything new about Cupcom. But yeah, wow. I called it. I already said it. Like I said in the previous video, that it could be Fenrir, right? I mean, and I was right. It was Fenrir.
It's all right. See, there's nothing to...
But a very small one. Like mostly Fenrirs are super big. But hey,
The little ones have been up to their old tricks again.
maybe he's still in a very young age still. I don't know. Maybe he will get bigger. I don't know. That's cool nonetheless.
How goes the hunt for Kupka?
Largely in circles. We have myriad sightings of strange soldiers in unexpected places, but nothing definitive as yet. If only we knew for certain by what route he left Rosalith.
Well, keep at it. If anyone can piece this puzzle together, it's you. And I'm willing to wait as long as it takes.
Awkward. Silence.
What? Here?
Would that be a problem?
Do you know, Clive? I believe it a mercy that you didn't inherit your father's throne. Your poor people would surely live in fear of you.
You have nothing to worry about on that front. I won't be claiming his crown.
That is a relief.
Clive, have you got a minute?
What up?
We, have a guest.
A guest?
Who could that be? Someone we know? Who's that?
For your trouble. It was a pleasure, in hindsight.
Oh, it's our uncle.
Uncle Byron? Clive, my boy! Tap a cask and stoke the ovens, for your favourite uncle is here!
Meanwhile, whoa, Twinside, that looks amazing. Whoa, the seat of the Imperial Court.
The Dalmekian government sues for peace. How shall we respond?
If they're willing to accept their fault in the matter, I see no reason to refuse them.
Still, we must insist on substantial reparations. Twinside stores are not as bottomless as reported.
Aye, and we have many more mouths to feed. We shall just have to have the Dalmecs empty their treasuries for us.
Of course, none of this would have been possible without your timely intervention, Prince Olivier.
Indeed, I doubt any of us would have had the courage to trade words with the mighty Titan, nor less the wit to win him over.
The Empire owes you a great debt.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you, Your Highness.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
Very good.
Now, let us come to the question of precisely when the Dalmex will withdraw their troops.
Dion's fire could rid us of them in mere moments. The men of the Fist will not withdraw until a peace treaty is concluded. So let us keep the negotiations open, give them time to gather what gold and trinkets they can, and once they deliver that which we demand, what worth is a piece of parchment?
Your Radiance, were Prince Dion to take the field, the enemy would surely send their own dominant to meet him. And while His Highness would of course prevail, there would be heavy losses on both.
You need not fear Hugo Kupka. He is engaged on the Western Front. Even were the Dalmex to send for him, he would not arrive in time. As much as I would enjoy witnessing a clash between Bahamut and Titan, it is not to be.
And what of your subjects, Your Radiance? If the fighting spread to the city proper, the people would bear the brunt of it.
There will be losses, it is true. Yet for every citizen who falls, another can be bred. For every home that burns, another can be built. The Empire will live on. Dion?
Yes, sire.
He has a fetish for flour. I'm wallpaping now.
Prepare for battle.
But sire...
Do not make me repeat myself. Return to your camp and await my orders.
If that is your wish, Your Radiance, I shall depart at once. May Gregor forgive you.
What do the astrologers augur?
The stars are in agreement, Your Radiance. The shadow of treachery hangs over Prince Dion.
Oh. Interesting.
So Annabella's tales were true. You disappoint me, Dion.
He has a dragoon toy. Now I see it a little bit better what he had. Interesting.
What on earth is Uncle Byron doing here? Only one way to find out.
Yeah. Nothing new popped up? No. Let's go to our uncle.
It's just one thing after another around here.
Bing, bing, bing. Coming down. Uncle.
Ah, my dear nephew. How I've missed you.
How did you find this place, Uncle?
Through the good offices of young Sir Wade. He really is the most helpful fellow. As are you, I hear. The Guardians and those they freed tell the most outlandish tales of your heroics in Rosalith. Which is why I came, to learn the full truth of the matter. Sort the fact from the fiction, so to speak.
You were working with the Guardians of the Flame to evacuate the people of Rosalith to Port Isolde.
I was, aye.
Then I have questions for you. Please, come inside, Uncle.
Gladly. You there? There are 2,000 gold talents in those chests. See that they're added to my nephew's coffers, would you?
2,000?
Thank you.
And I'm afraid that is all I know.
A fleet sailing south past Port Isolde. Most intriguing.
Forgive me for not being able to tell you more. I hadn't the faintest idea Kupka withdrew wounded from Rosalith. Still less that my own nephew dealt the decisive blow.
What do you think, Vivian?
I think, with this news of the Dalmekian fleet and recent reports of the Royalists' movements, that the final piece of the puzzle has fallen into place. Come here and I'll show you. It is known that Kupka's forces entered Rosaria via its unguarded coast. So can the same be said of your visitors from Waloed? Certainly her Royal Navy is famed for the efficiency with which it bears her knights from one battlefield to the next. And in the Einherjar, or Black Galleon, she boasts a vessel nigh as swift and every bit as feared as the kingdom's legendary cavalry. A fitting flagship for a land apart, her naval presence being crucial to her ambitions beyond Ash. Yes, it seems safe to assume that the Royalists did indeed enter Rosaria from the sea. So then, had you a vested interest in Titan's survival, whither would you take him? Why, home to Drake's Fang, a place rich enough in ether to conjure the magics needed to mend his hurts. But would that not entail an arduous voyage around the southern cape? Let us say that the Royalists did put ashore with a mind to spirit Kupka away from under your very nose. Could that truly have been their plan for him? To load him aboard one of the ships flying Republican colors sighted off the coast near Port Isolde. To spend weeks at sea, being tossed hither and yon by unforgiving waves, his life hanging in the balance. No. The journey would mean Titan's death, and Kupka's faithful creatures would not allow it. So what then was the plan of our Waluda friends? Reports suggest they made not for the coast, but for the desert. And by cutting through the Velcroy, a party traveling light would have Titan back in his bed days before a galley could lurch into port. To wit, it was the Royalists, not the Republicans, who effected Hugo Kupka's safe retreat. I would stake your life on it.
So it was the Waludas who spirited the wretch away. Now I think about it, there was something a little strange about the ships I saw. The men seemed almost crestfallen, as if in mourning, as if they believed, or were made to believe, that their master was dead.
You have a keen mind, Lord Rosfield. And you have your answer. To find Kupka, you have merely to follow the Royalist trail across the Velcroy. It may well have gone cold by now, but as they say in the Republic, all roads lead to Drake's Fang.
Allow me to accompany you part of the way. As luck would have it, I had intended to journey Canberward on business after visiting you here. The Fang would be but a short detour.
I'd be glad of the company. Give me a moment to make ready. I need to tell my friends what we've learned and where we're going.
Very well, but be quick about it, my boy. Time waits for no man.
I will. Okay. Oh yeah, it's just like, of course, new updates on this.
Ah, my favorite pupil.
Ask about Mitt.
We met under curious circumstances.
I think it's fair to say it was during my time at university. I had returned to my lecture hall to collect some notes and discovered Mitt crouched under the lectern, sketching some designs or other by candlelight. It transpired that she had fashioned a key and had been using my classroom as her own secret study, a place of quiet refuge from overzealous tutors and the like.
Naturally.
I insisted she leave, but Mitt being Mitt, she refused to take no for an answer, and before I knew it, I had not only allowed her to continue her late-night studies, but had to agree to take her on as a pupil into the bargain. Though I soon wished I hadn't, her refusal to defer to authority was no less evident in my lectures. Was this my reward for years of painstaking study? I wondered. To be teased and tormented by some oil-stained stripling who seemed to delight in my discomfort.
Still.
Our time together was not entirely disagreeable, not least because it was she who unearthed the plot against my life and encouraged you to come and whisk me away to safety. And so I came to take refuge in your base of operation, just as she once did in mine. Let me ask about Byron.
Lord Byron Rosfield.
Of the 7 High Houses, protector of Port Isolde. And your uncle, no less.
I heard tell.
He was an adventurous soul, and journeying alone to the secret lair of the villainous Cid the Outlaw would certainly seem to give truth to such rumors. He will make a valuable ally, and a generous one, I hope, and his connections among the nobility will surely prove useful.
Why?
Perhaps we will soon be invited the heads of the remaining high houses to a grand soar. Here in the hideaway, I must practice my steps. Okay.
How may I help you today?
Not
very good.
Much with anything though, but thank you.
It's finished outfitting her little workshop, I hear.
Okay, no new hunts, thank God.
Sid, of course.
Let's speak to Otto.
Otto, Kupka's at Drake's Fang. I'll be leaving before sunset.
You're not going in there alone, are you?
Don't worry. I'm not going there to destroy the Mother Crystal. All I'm after is Kupka's head. I won't risk any more than I have to. I promise.
The Lancer and the Fang are all Kupka's personal fiefdom. You have any trouble on the way, you ask for Rosina Dalamil. Some call her the Desert Hare.
Who is she?
An old associate of Sid's, and only Sid's. All I know is the name, and that they used to meet at the Dalamil Inn. We've heard nothing from her since he died. But I'm thinking maybe the new Sid might be able to bring her back into the fold.
Thanks. I'll keep that in mind.
So, what about your uncle? I mean, he's welcome to stay, but...
Don't look so worried. He'll be coming with me.
Thank fuck for that.
Gav, Otto, I'm leaving you two in charge.
You can count on us.
Gav don't like him or something? Or what was that all about? What was that all about?
What's wrong, Gav?
It's this gold your uncle gave us. Are you sure it's all right for us to take it?
My uncle isn't easily refused, especially where dispersing his wealth is concerned.
But 2,000 talents. I don't even know how much that is in Gil.
It's the price of a quayside mansion in the Crystalline Dominion. He sold one to fund our endeavor. He was hoping to part with it anyway, what with war brewing in the region. And, luckily for him, a Sambraquan noble was willing to pay over the odds for a foothold in the Holy Emperor's neighborhood.
But still, 2,000 talents? I mean, is it normal for nobles to give away that kind of money?
It's normal for my uncle.
Fuck me. Oh, the other half live, eh?
Well, now that we've got a few gil to rub together, do you think it'd be all right if I splashed out on a few bottles of Lost Twins?
Yeah, sure. Drink it all away.
Here, leave some for the rest of us, Otto. If he's filling his cellar, I'm filling our larder, starting with a barrel of the best salt-cured northern salmon.
I'll leave you to decide how best to use it. Just don't spend all at once.
No,
right?
no, don't. I need songs to buy. I need it as well for the songs, you know. Oh.
I heard they call Rosina the Desert Hare on account of how little escapes her ears. That and her habit of bolting at the first sign of danger. But if she knew Sid was looking for her, she might just be tempted back out of her burrow.
Okay.
May the winds of fortune be forever at your back, Sid.
Thank you.
Don't say that. The last thing you need when you're crossing the desert is for the wind to pick up.
Fair enough. I don't think he meant that literally, though. But fair enough. Yeah, before I'm going to speak with you,
The
sir,
villains have been up to their old tricks again.
I'm kind of curious if we can still talk to a few
Who's this
NPCs.
blue blood?
Give us a little more insight of things, you know?
What do you reckon Mid's going to make
Let me
next?
see.
Is it business or pleasure?
Neither of
Ta-ra,
those.
then.
Okay, she doesn't really have anything to say. I think it's because like the story's not really around revolving right now with them. No. Okay.
Seeing ya.
Let's talk to our uncle then, and I'm just going to head
Sid's
out.
going to find Cooker.
I hope we still get Torgal with us. I mean, or should I say Fenrir?
All right, Uncle. I'm ready to depart. Shall we?
We shall. Come, let us away to adventure.
Adventure, here we come. Okay. A new location, here we go. Finally, we're going to something new. The Valkroy Desert, the northwestern Damakium. A vast, arid sea of sand and stone that has been slowly consuming western Damakia since time immemorial. Okay, let's go. What? Damakian Republic. Some refreshing new area to look at. Even though it's sand, most of it.
I was a young man when last I walked this path.
Doggo.
There's an old trading post not far from here. The road to Drake's Fang leads through it.
The trading post it is.
Okay. The riddle of the sands. Oh, I'm excited to explore new lands. Here we go. Even though the Valkyrie Desert, even though it's a desert, you're probably going to say like, yeah, what is so fun about the desert? I have to say to people that may be watching this or listening to this, I'm a huge fan of like wastelands. So I also see a tornado over there. Not a tornado, but like a wind, like an, I would call that something like a wind. Yeah, I there's something that I really, maybe it's my, I don't know, some of my back ancestors that maybe lived in a place like this. I don't know, but I always have like some sort of weakness about wastelands, like when everything is like destroyed or like gone and completely like covered into rumble and weird structures like what we have seen over there. I think it's an airship part, or a building. I don't know. I think it's an airship, or it was an airship actually. But I really love like stuff like this to see, even though maybe sand is not maybe the best to see. Would have been better if it was a little bit more greenery, but
our destination lies over that dune beyond the ruins.
Right, let's go.
Welcome well, Clive. It's all too easy to lose one's bearings in the sands.
Gotcha. Yeah. Also chocobos over here, as I would expect it.
Many years ago, when you were just a boy, you and I rode this way together, accompanying your father on a scouting expedition to Drake's Fang.
He let me come with you.
I'm not surprised you don't remember. It was just before Joshua was born. You were so eager to be there when your brother arrived that you whipped your chocobo too hard on the journey home and fell from the saddle. I shall never forget how Elwyn fussed over you as you sat in the sand, bawling like a babe.
Good times, I guess. I love how that we got like a little bit of like family backstory right now because of our uncle. Let me fight a little bit. The Helldiver. Oh, right. Just, it's been a while I've played this game again, so I need to get myself a little bit useful and get the feeling of it to fight. Where's the other one? Oh, Thor goes after it. Oh, thanks, Thor. Didn't saw it. Hey, new materia stuff. Roses, desert roses. Is that whirlwind doing something to me? Or is it just like there for... Okay. It's just there for environmental settings. Okay, I know where we have to go, but I kind of want to explore a little bit. There's some big scorpions.
Enough.
Stay down.
Over here.
Oh, new enemies approaching.
Farewell. Get him. It's over.
Nice. Okay, still got it in me, I guess, a little bit. Even though these are just like a little bit like normal fights, but yeah, it's been a while, but okay. So I'm just looking a little bit, like if I can see. Oh, interesting. Oh, music stops. Seratina. Bloodfang. Oh, of course I do this. Let me do this one. Yeah, I forgot we have Titan. But I have to learn not to use it until like a bigger enemy is down or staggered. Jeez, it's so fallen. Not seeing much here. There we go. As soon as I said that. A mitral belt. I think we already have those, right? Unless this is a better one. No. No, it cannot be a better one because I have one from the hunts, so that's like still the best one. There's also a new one at the Dire Wolf Jazz. Increases combo damage by 5%. Nah, I'm good with my setup right now. I think this is pretty much a good setup that I have. Unless I find like better defense, high defense ability stuff. But I kind of like my setup right now that I have on me. The Northern Valroy Desert.
I can't see a thing.
Yeah.
Come, Clive! Let us turn back before we lose our way!
Really? But I want to explore. Oh. Okay, maybe you're right, Uncle. There we go. Yeah, should I just like move to the story? I'm pretty sure that we're going to explore these lands later anyways. I mean, it's a new location. Whoa. That's a long way down. Okay, that's just chocobos. Yeah, let's go back. I agree with my uncle. There's no need for me to explore this whole location right now. I'm pretty sure there will be side quests or hunting marks that we have to hunt down to explore these fields and lands. Let's go to over the dune over there. And then there's actually a 6th civilization still here. Wow. How would you survive a place like this? No water. I mean, there is a lot of food around. Call the enemies. More travelers. Hello, travelers. Great chocobo you have there. Okay. There's a small settlement. Oh. It's funny that they're using these old airships as their...
So, Lord Cook has finally made his move?
Yes. I expect that's why there's so many soldiers in town, to deal with any Imperial reprisals.
Guess it's just like to shelter, for shelter purposes. Nothing else. I was already about to say. Whoa. Is that... Are those white rocks or is that completely a settlement over there? It's still busy place here. Some people traveling here.
Ah, there she is. The good old Dalamil Inn. Do you know, this heat has given me quite a thirst. Quick drink before we press on?
Sure. I agree with that. Whoa. Reminds me of Ulda. Yeah, I think it's just white rocks over there. Yeah, it looks like white rocks. West. Nearby. Let's see what's happening. What is Torgal? Something wrong? What do you see? Oh.
Look, there. Those are Ashen steeds. No doubt about it.
And such a long ride from Stonehair. Our Waluda friends must be soothing their saddle sores in the inn. Shall we join them?
Let's do.
Run along and play now, Torgal. Dogs aren't allowed inside.
Aw. I'm sorry, Torgal.
Good day to you. Eating?
Sorry about my pal. He only talks when his mouth's full. What do you recommend?
Well, if you're after something light, we do a fine chocobo soup with lentils and honey.
2 bowls of that, then. An ale.
Right you are.
Hey, girl!
Coming!
Your pal?
Would you rather be my squire?
Hey. Isn't that, yeah. Joshua's here.
Your Grace, it is plain you are not yet well enough to travel. If you would only let me take you to someone who can better attend to your ills.
No, we must press on. Prince Dion has returned to his camp and will soon depart for the front. I must speak with him at all costs. Miss this chance and I may never get another. You do understand that?
Yes, Your Grace. But you must at least agree to take your medicine. I'll fetch you some water.
Will he see that we are here? We're so close to each other right now. Is he seeing us? Oh no, she's not. Oh my god. We're so close to our brother. Tasty looking.
Keep watch, they tell us. But all I see is sand.
I hear they got our guest back to the Fang without any trouble. We'll be leaving soon enough.
Why the Lord Commander dragged us all this way just to save that blockhead's skin, well,
Never know. Dominant or not, he's a bloody idiot.
That'll be Cooker, then.
Well, let's get this down us. We've a long way to go.
Hey, you.
Oh. Really going to shut his mouth, didn't he?
Uncle?
Sorry.
Can you walk, Your Grace?
What's wrong?
I fear trouble may be brewing downstairs.
Interesting scene.
You two are travelers, are you not? Me and my companions are strangers here. Perhaps you'd be good enough to accompany us a while. Help us find our way.
Sorry, lads, but we've got business in Camber that can't wait.
Ah, I'm sure you could spare us an hour or two.
Come on.
Friend.
I'm afraid we don't have a moment to lose. Friend. Stay back, Uncle.
Gladly.
Gladly. I'm just going to eat my supper. Let's go. Let me do this.
Take him.
Boom. Too bad Torgo isn't here.
Try it. Too slow.
Bravo, my boy! Just like that!
Ow.
Stay
Down. There you go, problem solved. Enemy slain. Okay, it's good now. If we only went upstairs, we would have seen our brother.
For your trouble. Word of advice, miss. That soup could do with a touch more salt.
Our uncle. Does he recognize us? Wow. The water.
Now's our chance. Your Grace?
I'm fine.
Don't think that she knows that it's us. Oh. Joshua.
Clive?
It's too late. Oh, yeah, he didn't like vegetables.
What is it now?
It's nothing. Let's go.
Yeah, Uncle doesn't believe us. Oh, interesting scene. Toggle! I thought you were not allowed here. So you're still allowed on the streets, but not inside the... Okay. Fair enough. You were so close to see your brother.
Where are you?
Very close.
Well, if we didn't know where to find Kupka before, we do now.
The Royalists said it themselves.
Yeah.
Their guest is in the Fang. We should press on before any more of their friends turn up.
Ow. Okay, let me first pat my favorite dog. Come on.
You were right, boy.
Good boy. I know we have to go the other way.
Silken softness, like eating
Once you go flat.
cloud with a crust.
Take a sniff, good sir. You'll be transported.
My carpets have pride of place in Castle Dasbot.
What a lovely small little place.
Another
I love
fight,
this.
is it? Some people can't handle their drink.
They really did such a
Why's the
good
tavern
job
shut?
catching all this. Oh, you're not allowed to go in
The
anymore?
inn's a mess of blood-soaked splinters
Yeah.
thanks to you. The least you can do is let us clean up in peace.
Okay.
I told the guard those soldiers started it. Don't need any more trouble.
Well, thank you anyway. Sorry for the trouble. Oh, we were so damn close. Yeah, I think that I forgot her name. Luther or something? Luther, I don't know.
Let me treat you.
See,
I'm
probably don't
flush
know how Joshua's brother is looking like. Because he's never, like, seeing us in flesh and blood. So I think that's why. Ooh, look at this. That's why I always have to look around. Because you never know what you will find. But yeah, so it makes sense that he maybe didn't recognize it. He just probably thought like, okay, some big trouble over there. Genuine cactuar needles. Imported from across the sea. Just one prick and your little sparrow will sing. In reference to the cactuars, of course. Are we going to encounter them here? Because we are in the desert.
Fucking men of the wrong. Anytime they pull their snouts out of Kupka's trough is when they want to lord it over us.
I see more trouble ahead, by the way. I don't think we have any other choice to go there.
A
Just
1,000 gil for a measly bunch of Gazal greens.
Kizzle Greens. 1,000 for Kizzle Greens?
That's your problem.
That's a lot.
It's all the fault of this blasted war. The moment they find out you're from the Empire, they flat out refuse to do business with you.
Won't you come and play, handsome?
Oh, hello. Sorry. I'm already taken. But appreciate the offer.
Your arms are like iron. Are all your muscles so hard?
Oh.
Well, I'd be happy to show you, provided I can afford it.
Oh. Some brought all stuff over here. What a lovely place.
This town is truly blessed. The bustling markets, the healing waters, and all under the watchful eye of Lord Kupka,
Oh.
who stands ready to crush any threat that might face us.
Yeah, besides the whole Kupka thing. But yeah, the place is lovely. Oh, even those things are from crystal. Wow. That's lovely. I love the detail, man. They put so much love into this game.
How about a hot bath to soothe the aches and pains of the road?
Maybe another time. Although I can use a bat right now. Okay, let's head out. And see. Oh no. Yep. I was afraid of that.
Ah, they've closed the road. And it's the only way from here to the Fang.
Great.
It would seem Lord Kupka is not accepting visitors at present.
We have to get through that gate.
Not by force, I trust. We've attracted quite enough unwanted attention already.
By guile, then. Perhaps the Desert Hare can offer us her aid.
Rosina Dalamil, woman of mystery. But how will we find her? We know naught of her but her name.
And that she was working with Sid. Sid's other collaborators have all been people of means, the wealthiest and most successful members of their communities. I'll wager this Rosina Dalamil is the same.
That would certainly help to narrow the search. We need only inquire as to who is in charge of the town.
And that's exactly what I mean to do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Speak with the townspeople. Okay. So you have to talk around, but before we're doing that, I kind of want to see a little bit more on this side.
Mummy, I want to play with the crystal.
How many times do I have to tell you? It's not a toy.
It's not a toy. Interesting to see like the contrast between the white sand. It's very lovely. No loot. Oh, there is a merchant here. I'm selling music.
Good day, my lord.
Hello. A platinum sword. Yeah, I don't need that. I have way better than this. Way better than that. Way better than this. What's this? Reduces lightning rod cooldown. It is nice to have that. Although I don't have the money for it, but but I'm not using that anyway. And here we have meteorite, and I don't need those. Yep, there is another song to claim here. I knew it. Let me buy one strength potion. You're welcome. 40k again. Oh man, I have to do more hunts. Unless the money of our uncle is enough, that would be nice. We should sell the platinum sword +2. Yes. I'm not going to sell my dad's weapon. And we're going to sell this one.
Anything else I can take off your hands?
Nope, that was pretty much it.
Go with Gilbert.
Go with Gilbert. Okay. Oh, wait. I think we found some valuables. One sec.
Good day, my lord.
Hello. Let me sell valuables. Oh, it's still 3k. So, yes. There we go.
Go with Gilbert.
Go with Gilbert. Okay, let's talk to the people.
Crystal delivery's over. Get back to your homes.
But I didn't get one.
Ah. So we're handing out crystals.
Light it for Gilbert's sake. You're a bearer, aren't you? I was a fool to waste good coin on you.
I was a fool.
Anything I can help you with, travelers? Allow me. My good man, we represent one of the oldest and greatest trading houses of Port Isolde. We're seeking to expand our business in the region and would very much like to make the acquaintance of Dalamil's leading entrepreneurs. If only we knew where to find them.
Well, we're best known for our baths, our markets, and our smithies. I suppose you could do worse than start your search at one of those.
Thank you. You've been most helpful. Oh, you wouldn't happen to know a lady by the name of Rosina Dalamil, would you?
No, I can't say I do.
Well, thank you all the same.
No luck. Maybe this person.
What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy?
I won't keep you long. I'm looking for someone. A woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. Do you know her?
Never heard of her. Is that all?
One more question. If I wanted to find the richest trader in town, where would you recommend that I look?
Oh, that's easy. The Briar's Kiss. Won't find a finer smithy this side of the strait. The owner's only a young sprig, but he's got all the right ideas.
The Briar's Kiss, you say?
Thank you.
Thank you.
I doubt this young sprig is the person we're looking for. You said Sid's contact was likely to be an influential sort. Influence comes with age and experience. Believe you me.
Maybe. Maybe not. Doggo! Doggo! A friend of you.
Light it for Gilbert.
Looks like we won't be getting back to Drake's Fang.
Hello.
Can I help you?
I hope.
Yes, I'm looking for a woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. A long-standing pillar of your community, I believe, from old trading stock.
Then you should ask further. He's been here for years. Knows the place and its people like the back of his hand. And he's in with all the old merchant families. Try the baths. That's where you'll usually find him.
Thank you kindly.
So formal. Okay. It's good that we have our uncle with us.
Well, it sounds like we have our man.
Perhaps.
Maybe.
Let's go and find out exactly what this Furder knows.
Hanging lanterns, keep the darkness from your door.
Hello?
Excuse me. Are you Furder?
I am. Can I help you, travelers?
Can you help
I
us
hope
further?
so. You've lived here for some time, is that correct? Do you know Rosina Dalamil? We believe she may be a trader of some renown.
And what business do you have with the Desert Hare?
She was a close friend of mine. I was hoping she might be able to help me.
Very well. Go to the bordello. I'll arrange an introduction.
Thank you. Just go a little bit further.
Silver. Do you think we can trust him?
I don't know.
Only as far as I think he trusts us.
Yeah. I mean, do we have anything to lose right now? I don't think so. It's our only lead.
So you're the ones who've been sniffing around.
Oh boy.
I beg your pardon?
Don't play the fool. Stick your nose in our business and you'll
Of course. You know that will be your dad, right? Just saying. Scratchy, scratchy. Boom. Boom. Whee! Enemies bested. Okay, we didn't kill them. We just bested them. And some Gilbert. Nice.
Who are you working for? Him or her?
Him. The boss. He wanted us to test you.
Though one could hardly call that a test.
Lord Ferda? Look what the cat dragged in.
Your skill with the blade is rare indeed, my lord. A fitting talent for an outlaw.
You know who I am. So what now? Call in the Men of the Rock and collect the bounty?
That isn't my decision to make. Our work is done. Take him to meet his precious Rosina. She will be interested to make his acquaintance.
Yes, my lord. To the Lock of Leisure, then.
To the Lock of Leisure.
To the Lock of Leisure. Oh, that was just an interesting welcome party. Could I just have talked, right? I mean, don't always have to fight.
Plates and pots! Bowls and basins!
What happened with talking?
Fresh bread,
Light meat
warm
and
from
dark,
the oven.
fresh from the grill.
It would make a fine gift for your beloved.
Is this the place?
Lubor's Forge. The Briar's Kiss.
Ah, so it was the young sprig after all. So much for Rosina Delamil being a woman of experience. How wrong I was.
It was an easy mistake to make, Uncle. After all, it must have been years since Sid last saw her. Sorry, him. Whoever this Lubor truly is, he's clearly a man of means. I'd say he deserves our respect.
See that he gets it. Lubor, Lord Ferda told me to bring them to you.
My boys tell me you're in need of assistance. Sid the Second.
I won't waste your time. I need passage through the south gate.
Tell me, what do you think is a merchant's most important commodity? Why, trust. Everyone knows that. Without it, you have nothing. And nothing is exactly what you have. And so, for you, I, too, have nothing. I'm not in the business of helping every lost puppy that wanders in off the street. I'm a busy man, as you can see.
Let's leave this mummer to his farce.
By all means. Find someone else to help you on your way. Just be sure to tell them you're not the two travelers from the inn the guards are looking for. Don't want them jumping to conclusions, do we?
Why, you...
So, what do we need to do to earn your trust?
I like this one. Willing to do whatever it takes to get what he wants. Ha! Men like you have a special place in my heart. Why, you ask? Because they get me what I want. Always.
Fine. So what do you want?
Don't tell me you're going to listen to this swaggering scruff!
We might as well hear him out. It's only natural that an ally of Sid's would seek assurances of strangers. Assuming he is an ally, of course. 5 years ago, he would have still been a boy.
And yet, even then, I had more good sense than a man, 5 times my age? But enough of the pleasantries. We were speaking of what I want. I want you to put an end to the trouble in Dalamil. Return to me when you have done so, and you shall have my aid. Until then, I bid you good day.
What trouble? If you're going to give us orders, be clear about them, damn you!
Manners, Greybeard. One catches more damselflies with honey than with vinegar.
What did you call me?
My apologies. A word of advice in recompense. Follow the crystals. Oh, but that was 3. Oh, I'm making this too easy for you.
Ha! It will be easy. Solving his little riddle should be like dealing with him. Child's play. Let us divide our forces, Clive. I'd rather not drag this parlor game on any longer than we need to.
All right. Good luck, Uncle.
Quest accepted.
I thought we were the only ones causing trouble in Dalamil.
No. Wrong thinking, Clive. Wrong thinking.
Master Lubor has high expectations of you. Don't disappoint him.
I won't.
Excuse me. Is it true there's been trouble with crystals of late?
You've heard, then?
I've heard rumors.
Damn thieves. Pilfering the crystals that were meant to fill our cups and light our stoves. Us common folk have hardly had a shard to share between us these last few moons. And it isn't as if we can buy them on the black market either. Whoever's taking them, they aren't sharing.
Hmm.
Do you have a moment?
Depends what for.
Just a question. Dalamil seems to be thriving compared to the other villages I came through on the way. Is there a reason for that?
Well, we're a stone's throw from Drake's Fang, for one. The soldiers guarding the Mother Crystal and the shipments need a place to spend their hard-earned gil. The men of the Rock throw their money about like there's no tomorrow.
Is that so? Well, thank you. Don't let me keep you from your work any longer.
Oops, sorry about that.
Deeded to a silken soft.
You wouldn't believe how much he gave me.
Well, I hope you gave as good as you got.
What can I do for you, soldier? Need that sword polishing?
I'm not a soldier.
Ugh, then be off with you. I serve the men of the Rock and the men of the Rock only.
You have an agreement with them?
Don't be stupid. I just know which side my bread is buttered. Don't want to be stuck under some pauper when they come knocking. With pockets deeper than Zemeckis and an urge to empty them. No, just leave, will you? Before you scare them off.
I think I'm starting to get an idea of what's been going on. I wonder if Uncle Byron's learned anything of use. He'll probably be back at the inn by now.
Do you want me to clean your sword?
My carpets have pride of place.
I know what they did there. A good old conversation.
It's you, the one who broke all our furniture. What do you want? Haven't you caused enough trouble already?
I'm looking for my pal. Have you seen him?
The gentleman who was with you? Yes, he's upstairs, but...
Thank you. I'll go and fetch him.
He's upstairs, but what? He never returned. Where is he? Where is Byron? Oh, found him.
Huh?
Will this suffice as a deposit?
By the sands. That's a black pearl.
One of the many treasures in my collection that I would be only too happy to part with, should you give me reason to do so.
All right. I'm sure that we can come to an agreement, but not here.
What are you doing, Uncle?
I don't know. As long as not something stupid.
Care to explain why you're giving gifts to Kupka's men?
Bait, my boy. One cannot catch one's prey without it. And I do believe I've snagged us quite the quarry. I started by asking around the markets as to where I might purchase crystals. I had no luck, of course. It's forbidden to trade in such things. But my uncharacteristic indiscretion just happened to attract the attention of those uniformed ruffians. They took me aside and said they could procure the crystallized sort if I proved I could pay for it.
So the pearl was your proof?
I thought they'd asked for more. A second-rate specimen like that would only fetch 500,000 or so. A small price to pay for admittance to the underworld. But enough about my little act of subterfuge. What did you discover?
That the supply of crystals has dried up of late. And some people seem to think they're being stolen. Meanwhile, members of Kupka's private guard have been spending money all over town. I'll wager those soldiers you've been talking to have been siphoning off crystals meant for elsewhere, and pocketing the profits.
I'll wager you're right.
We'll meet with them then, just as you arranged, and put an end to the trouble Lubor spoke of.
Ha! That preening popinjay thought this would be difficult. It just goes to show one should never underestimate a Rosfield. We'll soon wipe that smirk off his face. I arranged to meet with the soldiers in a secluded corner of the Velcroy, far from prying eyes.
The perfect place for a spot of double dealing.
I trust I can count on your support, if things turn sour.
Of course.
I don't know. I have a bad feeling about
Let
this.
me treat you. I need to drink.
Then drink something. Yeah, what can
Men of the wrong.
what can possibly go wrong? Can we go this way? Nope. Apparently not. No, we have to go the other way.
1,000 gil for a measly
1,000 gil with some greens. That's a lot of money.
Made from the stoutest stoneware.
Do you think they'll be back soon? I need a new dress.
Light, meat, and dark.
Take a sniff, good
It
sir.
would make us
The finest fabrics.
Dun, 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 dun. Doo-doo-doo. Let me grab a chocobo. That's a long ride. Where's Ambrosia? Does he also from chocobo? Yeah, he does. Nice. Aww. Let me see how we get there. Need somehow to find a way to cross this. Ooh, loot. No, no time for you. Dun, 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 dun. Another dragon. Dun, 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 dun. I cannot believe how far we have already become in the journey. I mean, with with everything what happened. Look at how we are right now, walking around in the desert. Who would have thought we would end up like this? Oh.
Be safe.
Oh. 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 Vested. Oh no. Vested clothes? Oh my gosh. Oh, hello.
Well, Clive, it looks like you're gonna need an even bigger sword.
Do this.
Nice try.
There we go. First range staggered. I was not expecting to encounter and hunt. It was not on the board. Oh shit, yep, he spins. Let's see what he's doing. Doing it again. Nope. There we go, staggered. Give him a break, let's go, sick him. Okay. Oh, I missed. I messed that up.
Fire and flame.
Oh. Oh. Oh no. That's not good. He's not happy with this. Oh.
Nice more.
Nice try.
Ouch. Gonna spin. It's just gonna shoot. Let me do this. Woo. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh snap. Damn it. Thanks, Gargoyle.
Nice try.
Come on. I need some staggered. Come on. Oh snap. Yes, staggered. Limit break. Let's go. Damn it! I screwed up again. Damn it. Oh, yeah, on the wrong side. Ah, damn it. Now I did it finally okay. Do this. Scratchy, scratchy. Careful. Oh, he's almost staggered. Oh no, not again. Woo! There we go, staggered. Limit break. Let's kill him. Damn, I screwed it up. There we go. 18k damage. Mwah. Was not expecting to kill and hunt today. But we did it. There's at least one less from the board eventually. Level 32. There we go. Yeah, 33, sorry. And Scarlet died. But we already had that one.
It should have stayed in its shell.
Yeah, fair enough. I was not expecting to encounter and hunt at all. It was only a B rank, so it was not a hard one. But yeah, that skill with Titan, not super easy to get used up. Still better than the one I had with Ramu. Not going to lie. But interesting. I don't even know how do we get there. Let me see the map. Because this place is pretty big. How do we get on the other side? Do we just like walk through the desert gate? Just like that? Is that maybe what they want us to do? Yeah, let me fast travel again. And then let's go to the gate. I thought that we couldn't get there. Or do we need to use the boat, maybe? I don't know. I thought that like it was off limits to go to the normal gate. That was the whole point, right?
Fresh bread, warm from the oven.
Do you think they'll be back soon? I need a new dress.
Unless they let me through, I will just like see what happens.
Looks like we won't be getting back to Drake's Fang anytime soon.
Let's see what they have to say.
The gate is closed by order of Lord Kupka. Any attempt to gain passage to Drake's Fang will be punished with arrest and incarceration.
Then how do we get on the other side? With the boat, maybe? Is he going to allow us to go with the boat?
You've spoken with Lord Furder, then? He certainly knows a thing or two, eh?
Okay. Now I do not know. How do we get there? Like for real. Look, damn, the place is big. But how? How are we getting there? I don't see any other way to get there. Oh, wait. There is maybe... No. I was like, there is maybe a way.
With the crystal.
Can we get up here, maybe? Oh, we could easily climb this, to be honest. Come on. Let me... We could easily just, like, step over this. Like, really. Like... That's not good game design. Sorry. I have to say that. I'm just probably have to pick a fight here. I don't know how else I'm going to... No, I don't know. Did I miss something?
Light it for Gilbert's sake. You're a bear.
I'm a little bit confused. Did I miss some dialogue saying what they have to
This
do?
river runs all the way to the southern seas. They used to load the crystal onto barges and sail it to the villages downstream. Before the canyons were lost to beasts and bandits. When I was a girl, I would wave to the boatmen as they set off on their long journey, and they would throw me sweetmeats in return. Such happy times.
Aww. The water though. Water, it looks... I want to swim in it. The water is like very tempting. How? Okay, I really do not know right now how to get there. It doesn't really seem that we can get from this place. The watcher. The only way to get there is to go through the gate here. Or... Oh, wait, huh? No, the gate is this way. That is the... Wait, I'm looking at the wrong... Oh, wow. Jekta. Wait. Let me fast travel. I'm so stupid right now. I thought the gate was the other way. But I missed the gate.
Why is the tavern shut?
I missed this opening here. How stupid of me. I was about to say, like, how am I... Like, the other road is the other way around. Okay, so now we are at the right place. Okay, let's go. Yeah, seems like on the other side. Nice. Let's go. Just a little bit sad that they don't put chocobo music on this. So I have to do it myself then. There we go. Oh, what's going on here?
I'll take it from here.
Okay. Careful.
I was beginning to think you weren't coming, my lord. You've brought your contribution?
All the silver and stones I could scrape together at such short notice?
You brought the whole 500 talents.
That was the price we agreed upon, yes? If you've no objections, I'd like to see the crystal.
Of course. Right this way, my lord.
Not bad at all. You weren't lying about the clarity. But what of security? If I were to be stopped on the road, what guarantee have I that it wouldn't be seized as property of the Republic?
Because these crystals are no longer the property of the Republic. You're not buying from us. You're buying from them.
And we have no more jurisdiction here than you, my lord. But we have ships, and will gladly deliver to a port of your choosing, now that our price has been met.
Royalists, eh? What brings you here?
Why, to collect their share of Drake's Fang's blessing, of course. Our nations are allies, and so they are entitled to a portion of the Mother Crystal's bounty. And being such good friends, we elected to increase that portion and share the benefits. And now that these crystals are officially property of the Kingdom of Waloed, we are duty-bound not to interfere, no matter where they might happen to end up next.
Did you get all that? They're in cahoots!
So it would seem.
My lord, what is the meaning of this?
Double-crossing dogs. They're not here to do business. Kill them. Kill them both.
Here we go. We'll do this. Boom.
It's not over yet, Uncle. Good. I'm just getting warmed up.
I'm happy you're at least enjoying this. Scratchy,
Stay down.
Is he getting healed? Yeah, well, one sec. Who is the healer here? I'm again the wrong person. I need you. Stupid healers. There we go. New enemies. What? Hey, Torgal, Fenrir!
Titan!
Oh, wait. They have chocobos attacking us? Oh no, I'm so sorry. I don't want to kill you. Why did you attack me though? Oh, I'm so sorry. That's the first time I'm killing a chocobo. No, why? Why did he join the fight? Too bad.
Well, that wasn't too bad. How'd you like my performance, huh? I've often played the villain on the stage. I think I did the role justice. Don't you?
Greybeard, you were magnificent. The battle scene was particularly thrilling. Such a shame you didn't have more of an audience, but perhaps that's for the best.
How long have you been watching?
Long enough to witness your uncle's sordid transaction. I hardly expected one so venerable to degrade himself so thoroughly, buying one's way into the confidence of degenerates. Ingenious.
This was the trouble you spoke of. The men of the Rock taking crystals meant for the common folk and conspiring with the Royalists. Well, now it's over.
Indeed it is. The people of Dalamil had scarcely any means of redress against Kupka's men, let alone a foreign army. Until you two came along, that is. Well, we'd better get these crystals back to town. You won't mind waiting with them while I fetch a wagon.
I don't mind. Sometime later.
It occurs to me that I still don't know your name.
Clive.
So, Sid the Second is a Clive. I suppose it could have been worse. Well, Clive, you held up your end of the bargain, so I must do the same. Passage through the South Gate, was it not? To tell the truth, you've helped a little there too. Many of the guards have already been redeployed to deal with the issue of their missing comrades. And those left behind have been encouraged to look the other way should you attempt to pass through.
Thank you. And please allow me to cover your costs. You still have the purse I gave to the soldiers, I trust? I saw you pluck it from one of the bodies.
Oh, dear. Was I really so obvious?
And my name is not Greybeard. It is Lord Byron Rosfield, thank you very much.
No, thank you very much, Greybeard.
Don't provoke him.
Here, wear this.
A desert rose.
Any friend of mine who sees you with it shall be a friend of yours.
Thank you, Lubo.
And please, feel free to send one of my Stoluses back to your people. Tell them that Rosina Dalamil is back in bed with Sid.
Omia lostelan. Tu isakelis.
Fly.
I'm trusting you, Sid. Or should I say, Clive? So be sure not to let me down. I have a reputation to uphold.
You can trust me.
Well then, I wish you a safe journey south.
Thank you.
Not at all. It was my pleasure.
Come on, Uncle. Let's go.
Let's go. Quests complete. Follow the crystals. Nice. And the same old crystal stuff, or rather... New side quests? Yes, let's go. How much? 2? 2 side quests? Sure. Let's go.
The finest fabric.
Take a
The
sniff,
finest
sir.
fabric.
Kneaded to a silken softness.
There's some FPS drops here, by the
Made
way.
from the
And I'm already playing at 30 FPS right now. Here.
Everything I've worked for.
Wow.
All those years of toil. Every coin I've ever earned is tied up in this place.
You all right?
The baths are closed. Leave me be. On second thought, perhaps you are just what I need. Might your services be for hire?
That depends on the job.
I'd have you save my business, the baths. The water's turned scalding hot and all the crystals in Dalamil wouldn't be enough to cool it. I've no doubt that my woes stem from the water's source. But I can't go and investigate for fear of my customers thinking I've abandoned the place. I'm bound to these baths in more ways than one. I beg of you. Go to Dusnoff Terraces. Tell me what you find there.
Okay.
All right. I'll go and take a look.
Wonderful. It's not far. Leave the market by the south gate. The smell of sulfur will guide you the rest of the way. These baths are all that keep me from an ignoble end in a debtor's prison. My livelihood, my very life, is at stake.
Okay. Oh, sorry, Torgold. Didn't meant to do that.
Hanging lantern! They've opened the gate!
Nice.
Lubor was true to his word.
We should get going soon. Do you have...
Wait, is that like... Yeah, okay, it's not so far. Oh, cutscene.
Ah, I'm not too late.
What
What is it, Lubor? A question that I neglected to ask earlier. Where is it that you're bound?
To Drake's Fang. To finish Hugo Kupka.
Just as I thought. Then allow me to share a secret. Drake's Fang is currently riddled with royalists. Talmeki and Walud are allies, and as you've seen, their soldiers work hand in glove. But no nation has ever before allowed a foreign army to make a barracks of its holiest of holies.
Not by choice, at least.
And there's more. My man on the inside of the Fang has failed to report for several days. I fear there may be more trouble lying in wait for you on the road ahead.
Isn't there always?
If you're determined to beard the lion's den, then promise me one thing. That you will enter via the mines, where the guard is lightest. I've lost one Cid already. If I lose another, people will start to think me careless.
I don't plan on dying. Not before Kupka does, anyway.
Well, so long as you have a plan.
Yeah, but we're not going there yet. First need to do my
Drake's
side
Fang
quest.
should be just beyond these springs. Shall we press on?
Sorry, not today. One second. How do we get there?
Come on, girl. The gate's open now. We can.
Maybe I should have picked also the other quest, because like, I assume maybe that's also going in this new location, but I won't. Doesn't matter, doesn't matter. I think we can like
What the
this.
hell are those things?
They're bumps, and they will explode. If you don't kill them on time, at least that's what it is always with those things. I only need to figure out how to get there though. Ocean! Oh, there we go. That's roses. And look at this. Hot springs.
By the flames.
By the flames.
That explains the heat.
Oh. Not sure it's going to do much damage with this, because it's fire on fire. Still does a little bit, but not too much.
Too slow.
Damn it.
You're finished.
You're finished.
Out of the frying pan.
Ouch.
My thanks.
Oh, that's a different one. Kind of want to first kill the...
Nice try.
Damn it, I messed that up. Nice. We do this. Ouch. No. Man. Thing doesn't even have a stacker, that thing. Boom! Wow. But we don't need that. We killed it anyways. There we go. Dealt with this. Some.
Let's cool things down a bit.
Yep.
Let's hope it's enough to keep the baths from boiling.
Yoink. And we go back. Let me use my chocobo. Ambrosia.
Good girl.
Let's go. Oh, wrong way. It's a little bit faster. I mean, I can also teleport, but this seems better. And then I'm going to accept the other side quest. And then we are good. Doop 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 doop.
Back to the stables, girl.
We should get going soon.
Finally, we'll be able to get what's
Sweet incense. There he is. The man who's... I was hoping we'd be seeing you again.
Of course.
The baths grow more bearable by the moment. It won't be long now before we are back to business as usual.
Nice.
I'm glad to hear it.
Now, tell me this. What did you find at the terraces? What threatened to make me a pauper?
Not what I expected, that's for certain.
You tell a fine story. That's not to say I don't believe you, though. Creatures made of flame, eh? That's something new to worry about. But I burdened you with my worries enough already. Here, a small something by way of thanks. Right. It's high time I got back to work. With a little luck, the day might yet be salvaged.
Nice. Quest complete. What do we got? Ooh, an ignition again. Didn't we have this already? Probably a new one. And a scarletite. Ooh, nice. That should do some upgradable goods, hopefully.
Fresh bread.
The juiciest meat from greens fed. Yes, they're
My carpets have pride of place.
What is this?
Clive,
Oh, we can ask. Oh, let me ask.
ours is a blessed corner of the Velcroy.
A veritable oasis with clear running water and natural hot springs. I don't doubt that people have been gathering here since long before the founding of the Republic. Since it was founded, they have been gathering in even greater numbers to serve the needs of the miners who worked Drake's Fang and the soldiers who guarded it. And serve them they did, lending their covers far from the prying eyes and grasping fingers of the Republican excisemen. Not that edicts from the Randala carry much weight in these parts. Dalimil has long been something of a law unto itself. Here, those with the most money, I just don't know, have the most friends make the rules.
At least they did.
Until Kupka built the castle of his at the heart of the Mother Crystal. Dalimil has been Titan's fiefdom since then. And while his men may be liberal with their coin, they are anything but in their exercising of their authority, which, as I'm sure I don't need to tell you, is absolute.
So,
you see why those with the people's best interest at heart took it upon themselves to organize their own protection, my predecessor chief among them.
how very fitting.
That the noble soldiers of the Mekia and the Walut, partners in arms on so many battlefields, should also become partners in crime. Still, the merchants of Dalimil will be relieved to see them brought to justice. Many have been driven almost to ruin for want of crystal. I'm sure they would all be rushing to thank you for the service you have done for them, if, of course, they had any idea what you had done.
Of course.
As long as we remain reliant on the power of the crystal, we leave ourselves open to such exploitation. Sorry. But people are such greedy, needy creatures.
There's simply no other way.
Clive, you must bring down each and every mother crystal in the twins and put an end to the people's thoughtless dependence upon them. Do try not to disappoint me. I won't. Thank you.
You and I
have more in common than you might think. Not only are we both masters of the blade, and definitely handsome to boot, but we are both the second people to bear our respective names.
What?
You didn't think Rosanna Dalimil was my own invention, did you? It was the name of my master. I inherited it from her, along with her title and her smithy. Ensuring that her name lived on was the least I could do after all she did for me. She plucked me from the streets and put my less than nimble fingers to work making blades instead of trouble.
Alas.
She was to leave my life as suddenly and unexpectedly as she had entered it. I swore to follow in her footsteps, that I might change other lives as she had mine. That is why I keep her forge alive, why I play the desert hare, why I care for the orphans of Dalimil. Indeed, I had thought of my obligations to Renz and Drika to be my most pressing concerns. That is until the infamous Sid made a surprise reappearance, rather muddied the waters.
Still?
Can't read right now. Still, I suppose there's enough of me to go around, but do forgive me if the desert hare isn't always at your beck at call, won't you? It's nice.
Best of luck.
I understand. Let me speak to this. Hello.
Perhaps Forge Master Luber's having fun at my expense.
I wouldn't put it past him.
Neither would I.
Oh, wait. Are you Clive?
Maybe.
Sorry, my mind was elsewhere.
I have to
I'm
sometimes.
Sava, Master Luber's least accomplished apprentice. Soon to be former apprentice if I don't pass this test. Maybe I'm just not the resourceful type. People are buying up weapons faster than the Briar's Kiss can forge them, and here I am, unable to make a decent bit of kitchenware. He wants me to make a carving knife, one that embodies the spirit of Dalimil. Whatever that's supposed to mean. I don't suppose you have any idea what he's on about, do you?
I'm afraid not.
Never mind. Thought I'd ask. It was that or pack my bags.
I could give you a hand, maybe?
I could give you a hand if you like. I know how busy the Briar's Kiss has been, and that Lubor needs all the capable hands he can find.
I'd be a fool to refuse.
So, where do we start?
Good question. If I'm honest, I've never made any kind of knife before. And then there's this little riddle to keep in mind. The spirit of Dalimil. Nothing is ever simple with that man.
The way I see it, there's only one way we'll be solving Lubor's puzzle. We need information. The more the better.
You're right. There's no point fumbling in the dark, I suppose. Now, who to speak to first? Well, there's plenty of folk in Dalimil who use knives for a living. There's the butcher, of course, and any number of cooks. They're bound to have an opinion or two about the tools of their trade. All right. I think we have a plan. Let's get to it, shall we?
Misha.
I'll talk to every cook I can find. You speak to the butcher, and anyone else you can think of.
All right. Good luck.
Let's hope that someone says something useful.
Da 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 da. Let's do it.
Trust Lubor to take a simple test and turn it into a riddle. I'd better get to it.
Is it true what I'm hearing?
The finest fabrics, fresh
The fine
Kneaded to a
strawberry.
silken softness, like eating a
Welcome, sir. What can I do you for?
A question, if you don't mind. I need to know what makes a good carving knife.
You a blacksmith or something?
Something, I suppose.
Fair enough. Knives, is it? First and foremost, it's got to hold an edge. Most knives will make it through fat, no problem, but sinew dulls cheap steel in no time. Give me a blade which can slice through anything that crosses my chopping block, and I'm a happy woman.
So a knife that stays sharp. Makes sense.
Yeah, duh. A knife that stays sharp. Who would have thought of that?
My carpets have pride of place in Castle
She'll look at you in quite a different light.
fresh bread, warm from the oven. Here, have a taste.
Where else?
Plates and pots! Just look at
Who else has knives?
craftsmanship. You're looking at a future family heirloom.
Hmm.
I'll be asking for you again, my sweet.
Then see that you stay a little longer.
Won't you come and play, handsome?
When are you gonna play, handsome?
1,000 gil for a meal.
If you can't even fill my
Finally, we'll be able to get one. Well, we can make our way back.
Who? Oh, maybe the fisherman. No, he wouldn't use a knife. No. Who else is using a knife? I don't know.
Hanging
There's so many
lanterns,
people.
silver platters.
Silver platters.
Made from the stoutest stoneware. Won't ship.
Somewhere. What am I
Kneaded to a
missing?
silken softness, like eating a cloud with a crust.
Yes, they're quite sought after. Lord Kupka has several...
Maybe her?
What I'm hearing?
No. Why is the quest still saying it's over there? But there is not anything. Hey?
The finest fabrics, fresh from the capital.
Quest destination nearby. I don't know where to look, man. I can't think of anybody else that could possibly use a knife. Oh, this one maybe. Yeah, that's no, that is the side quest. Or not? No, that is that is this one. Never mind.
What is it? I'm in no mood for chatter.
Sorry. Do you mind if I ask your trade?
Hunter, why?
I have a question. Can you tell me what makes a good carving knife? I assume you use one out in the field.
Has to be able to put up with some punishment. Can't be dealing with a brittle blade, not while I'm on the hunt. If your knife snaps every time you use it, you'll be spending coin as fast as you make it. Times are hard enough as it is.
Thank you. I won't keep you any longer.
All business, eh? Man after my own heart.
So, a carving knife should be hard-wearing and hold an edge. Hardly a revelation. Let's hope Sever had better luck than I did.
Just look at the details. Plates and pots!
Wait, jump butts.
Take a sniff, good sir.
My carpets have pride of place in...
I'm back. With the obvious
So?
answers.
How'd it go? You learn anything useful, or should I be looking for a new trade?
Only that a blade should be durable and stay sharp. But I don't see how that relates to the spirit of Dalamil.
I didn't have much luck either. All the cook said was that he needs his knives to be light. Too heavy and they do his shoulder in.
So we're no better off than when we started. Perhaps Lubor didn't mean anything with his Dalamil remark. But that can't be right. I've bandied enough words with the man to know that he chooses them carefully. No. We must be missing something. Something right in front of our noses, most likely.
No doubt you're right, but I have to make a start soon. I can't put off making this knife forever.
Agreed. Luba wouldn't like that much.
Right. I've been trained to work iron. The cheap stuff, mind. But it's hardy enough if you don't hammer it too thin, and it sharpens up nicely with a bit of effort. Trouble is, it's either durable or it's light. Meaning someone is going to be disappointed. Forge Master Lubor, probably.
Is there no one else you can turn to? Someone who knows their metals, perhaps?
The other apprentices know better than to help me with my test. But maybe there is someone I could turn to. A merchant, a favourite of Forge Master Lubor's, who sells metals to tradesmen passing through the Valcroy. I bet she'd know a thing or two.
There we go. Search the Valcroy Desert. Is it this way? I think so, yeah. And we need to Chocobo because I'm not going to run all the way over there.
So, Lord Kupka's finally made
You deserve a rest.
There we go.
I expect that's why
Oi.
soldiers.
Any luck? Or will you be needing help with your bags?
Well, I asked her, but... you tell him.
If you're looking to make a knife that will impress a master like Lubor, there are options. They're just not that viable. Featherlight adamantite knives will get passed from generation to generation, never needing so much as a lick of the whetstone. But adamantite ore is unique to ash, so it doesn't come cheap.
And it's beyond my skill to handle.
Unique to ash. Are there any materials unique to Dalamil? Something which could be mixed with iron to refine it. Make it lighter.
What are you getting at?
You said that Lubor trained you to work iron. Then that's what he'll expect you to use. But he would have known that it would either be too heavy or too brittle for a carving knife. Perhaps his Dalamil remark wasn't a riddle, but a hint.
If it's cheap metal you're using, then there's always limestone, I suppose. Folk first settled Dalamil to get at her mineral deposits. And, if you know the trick, it can be melted down in the furnace to drive out impurities from low-quality iron.
Bloody hell! That must be it! I don't suppose you know the trick, do you?
It's hardly my speciality, but I've been around enough blacksmiths to know how it works.
Looks like I've got some learning to do.
Yep.
Clive, I hate to ask after all that you've done for me, but...
The limestone? Fine. I can hardly abandon you now. Besides, I want to know if this is the answer to Lubor's little riddle.
I can't thank you enough, Clive. You'll have no trouble finding limestone over in the terraces. The place is bloody made of it.
Then I suppose I'll meet you back at the forge.
Right you are. I'll see you shortly.
Yep. We'll get there.
So, do you crush it up, or just
And
throw it in the
that
furnace?
is in which direction? It's all the way over there. I'm just going to use my travel. Saves me a little bit of team.
This is no good.
Is it true what I'm hearing?
Take a sniff, good sir. Needed to a
On
silken
the road
soft-
again. We are walking on the road again to find some limestone.
We should get going soon.
Laying around here. This place hurts my eyes a little bit. Okay, collect 3 of them. Okay. 1, 2, and the last one. Damn, that water looks so good.
One rock looks a lot like another.
Okay.
But hopefully this is what Sava needs.
Hope so. On the road back again to deliver the spring line to Sava. Thankfully, he's back to his force.
Made from the stoutest stoneware.
I don't have to ride all the way back again.
Light, meat, and dark, fresh from the grill.
Fresh from the grill.
Have pride of place.
There we go. I got some limestone.
I wasn't sure how much you'd need, but I hope this is enough.
There we go.
You are one of the good ones, you know that. You and that merchant both, she's got quite a gift for teaching that one. Now, time to see if limestone is the secret weapon we were hoping for.
It better be. Sometime later.
That'll do, I reckon. A knife forged from the very rocks of Dalimil. Her spirit, if you will.
It's a fine-looking blade.
I only hope Master Lubor agrees.
That sounds like my cue. And just as well. I was getting tired of waiting.
I'm sorry, Forge Master Lubor.
Let's take a look then, shall we? First things first, Sava, do you think this is a carving knife worthy of the fine people of Dalimil?
I'd like to think so. But what do you think?
What do I think indeed? It's sharp-ish, but it won't last long with hard use. And it's heavy, heavier than it should be. You might not think it just to hold it for a moment, but sell that to a cook and you'll never hear the end of it. It looks like someone paid a visit to the terraces. The limestone was a step in the right direction, granted, but one that still leaves you short of the mark.
And I was so certain I had it all worked out.
I don't know who you found to teach you that little trick, but it certainly shows initiative. Next question. How much do you think I would charge if I'd made this?
Well, if it took you even a fraction of the time it took me, I would say you could demand a heavy purse.
And who would be able to pay that? The butcher? The hunter? The cooks over at the inn? Dalimil is home to humble traders, not wealthy lords and ladies. Rule number 1 in any business, Sava, know your customers.
Yes, Forge Master.
This is just about passable. But only just. I'd say you're worth keeping around a little longer. Starting tomorrow, you'll have an anvil of your own.
I will. Thank you. I was wondering, what would you do if you were asked to forge a carving knife?
I'd do what I always do. Ask who it's for. If it was for the butcher, I'd make sure it holds an edge. For the hunter, I'd make it as tough as Titan. For the cook, light as a feather. And for the nobleman, I'd make it cost an absolute fortune.
There goes a master, all right.
It looks like congratulations are in order.
I couldn't have done it without you. So much for the Forge Master's riddle, though, eh? The spirit of Dalimil had nothing to do with limestone or anything much at all. Meaning, I had you run around for no good reason.
You've passed your test. That's all that matters. You'll have a forge of your own in no time.
And when I do, I'll craft you the finest carving knife you have ever seen.
Don't think I need it, but thank you, though. I have already a pretty sharp sword, you know? And goblin coin. Okay. So that means that we have done all the side quests today. I'm a little bit over my 2-hour mark, but that's fine. I don't want to like stop in the middle of a quest or something like that. So wanted to finish this, and you still owe me a little bit of extra playtime because of some videos back where I had to stop earlier. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Very interesting episode. A little bit laid back, I would say, but we got still a lot that we have done. Some main stories, some side quests. We saw Joshua. Very close. We almost met him, but they ran away again. We were pretty close. And we are in a new location. I mean, it's a very interesting location. I'm very curious what is going to happen next, as we did our side quests and we can only now focus again on with the story. So that will be for the next video, and for now I'm just going to say thank you so much for watching and hope I will see you in the next video. Bye bye for now, and don't forget to dream. Bye bye.